I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. So today's video is a really important one because I think there's a lot on the market that have a lot of claims, but aren't evidence-based, and so we're going to be calling out everything today. So today we're talking about the best and worst collagen supplements. I do know that my family is global, so I've tried to make sure I've included supplements globally so everyone has access to the products that we're talking about today. Basically, today we're going to be looking at empowering you to look at packaging and assess whether something is worth your money or not, the sort of language that should be used, and also the language that makes you want to run away. And don't forget, I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every YouTube video. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can come and ask me questions in real time, and I'll be here to answer you. You can also ask me questions on my Instagram. I've got 2 accounts, Skincare by Dr. B and Dr. Vanita Rattan. Also on my TikTok, and also on our private Facebook group, which is more of an intimate space if you want to share your skincare journey. And also, if you haven't got access to your Skin Revolution book, please do get your hands on a copy. It's available on Amazon. It's a book that I've written, published by HarperCollins. Without further ado, let's dive right in. So collagen makes up 25 to 35% of our protein in our body. Collagen is needed for your hair, skin, nails, and joints. And actually we lose 1% collagen every year from 21 years old onwards. We basically produce 1% less every year. So a systemic review was published on the effects of hydrolyzed collagen on skin aging in the International Journal of Dermatology in 2021. 19 studies were selected with 1,125 participants. So that's large. That's a large database. And the age group was 20 to 70-year-olds, 95% females. It was a double-blinded systemic review, which means that you didn't know which category you were going into, whether you were taking the actual collagen or a placebo, which is the highest form of eliminating bias. The results showed there was an improvement in skin hydration, elasticity, and wrinkles. Also took 90 days to see results. So the reason I'm stating that is if you're going to try collagen, you want to be doing it for 90 days. There's no point quitting before that. There's no point even starting or spending that money in the first place. So that's why it's important to know that stat. So how much collagen can you take? You can take between 2.5 grams to 15 grams safely. The adverse reports were unpleasant taste or bloating. So with that in mind, even when you're drinking collagen boost, I would basically drink it after a meal in order to prevent that bloating from happening. So I wouldn't have it on an empty stomach. It's quite difficult. It's protein, so you wouldn't want pure protein on an empty stomach. It can be difficult to digest. So my criteria is I would aim for 8 grams of marine collagen. Marine has higher bioavailability than bovine, plus it's halal. So a lot of my followers only eat halal, so that's helpful for that. In addition, the important thing to note between marine and bovine is that marine is more expensive than bovine. So you will notice that when you go to the shops. In addition, I would want to make sure you're having vitamin C with it. I'm looking at 80 milligrams per day, so 100% of your RDA. I would want you to have hyaluronic acid in it as well, again, above 100 milligrams. Copper, you would want above 3 grams, especially if you have hyperpigmentation. As a bonus, I would also want you to have niacinamide in there, 60 milligrams. So that's your 100% RDA. That's good for your healthy skin barrier. Ideally, I would want you to also have vitamin D3, so 2 milligrams, again, 100% of your RDA. And that improves your mood and improves any bone pain, which can happen if you have skin of color and living in the West and not getting enough vitamin D or enough sunlight. Ideally, it would be amazing if you also had the vitamin B complex in there. So that'd be B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B5 calcium panthenoate, and B12. However, out of all of this, the most important thing is 8 grams of marine collagen plus your vitamin C. You need vitamin C in order to manufacture collagen. There's no point taking the collagen breaking down into amino acids, it's triggering the fibroblasts into producing more collagen, and now you don't have enough vitamin C in order to make it. So the absolute number one vitamin that you would want to take with your collagen is your vitamin C. If you want to drink a fresh glass of orange juice, that's great too. So however you want to take your vitamin C, just make sure you're taking it. Moving on to the best and worst collagens on the market, and I did ask you on my Instagram account at Dr. Vanita Rattan which collagens you wanted me to assess, and that's exactly what I've done. So starting off with number one for me. So I like Absolute Collagen. It's £26.99 for 14 days. It's very good. It's got 8 grams of marine collagen, plus it's got your 60 milligrams of vitamin C. It is below your RDA, but it's okay. I personally don't like the taste, but it's a very good product and I like the ingredients in it. So for me, I would rate this at an 8 out of 10. The next product you asked me to review was Beauty Pie. So it's 10 grams of marine collagen, which is very good. Vitamin C, they've got a 250 milligrams. So that's above the 80 milligrams recommended daily allowance. It's okay as it's water soluble, so you just urinate it out. It does have hyaluronic acid, which is good as well, so I'm happy about that. I do like it. However, if you have skin of color, a couple of things I would add. Have a multivitamin on top with your vitamin B complex, your D3 and copper, especially if you get hyperpigmentation. However, it's an approved product. I like it. It's 8 out of 10. The next product is Vital Proteins Marine Collagen. It's £40 and it's 12 grams of collagen per portion, which I like. But there's no vitamin C in this product, which you need to make collagen. So you might not be getting the full benefit of drinking the collagen if you're not taking the vitamin C at the same time. Plus it doesn't have any of the other vitamins. So if you're unsure about whether or not you're taking enough vitamins, take a multivitamin at the same time. Again, this is an approved product and I would rate this 8 out of 10 as well. Moving on to Vida Glow. So this one's heavily promoted by influencers. The thing is, it's only got 3 grams of marine collagen in it. I couldn't see any vitamins or minerals. For me, this is just a clear avoid. So it's a no to that one. The next product is Dose & Co Marine Collagen. So this is 12 grams of collagen per serving, and it's got vitamin C in it. It's a very good product. I'd say there's no other bells and whistles in it, but I like it. It's got the basics right. So for me, I would rate this as a 9 out of 10. The next product you asked me to review was Madeira. I would say this is actually very odd, to be honest, because I went on the website, I really looked into this product, and doesn't tell you anywhere how many grams of collagen in this product. It could be 1 gram, it could be 3 grams, who knows. It is very expensive, and to me it's a bit ridiculous. It's one I would avoid, especially in such a competitive market. There are just certain products you really should be labeling what is in the product. So for example, if you're going to sell a retinol cream, you should really write what percentage retinol, because that's something that the consumer is looking for. It's fundamental to the decision-making process. But I think they are relying quite a lot on influencers as well, and influencer marketing. But for me, this is a no, so avoid. The next one you asked me to review was Revive Collagen. So it's got 10 grams of marine collagen, vitamin C at 80 milligrams. So that's good. That's the 100% of the RDA. It's got vitamin D in it too, which I like. It doesn't have hyaluronic acid or copper, but it is a very good product. It's £45 for 14 sachets, so it is very expensive, I'd say. But I do like that they thought more than just, the bare basics. So it is expensive, but I would rate this as a 9 out of 10. So in the UK, there wasn't a product actually that had everything that I wanted in the collagen. And so that's why I decided to make it for myself. This is the Dr. V Collagen Boost. And in it, I put 8 grams marine collagen, all the vitamins and minerals that we've discussed today. For me, I think it was an anti-aging issue. Also hair was important for me, and also joints. I think with age, my joints were starting to ache, and I love running. So I needed to repair collagen as quickly as I could in the most efficient way. So for me, I drink Dr. V Collagen Boost basically every night after dinner. This is my pudding, and I would often mix it into a smoothie with fire yogurt, so then I'm getting more protein. I might add in more blueberries, so I'm getting more antioxidants, and I would with ice, and I would drink that every night, and that would fill me up. So as you know, I do intermittent fasting. So I tend to eat between 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So I'd have this as my last thing. So 7 o'clock, then I would be full all night because it's protein. So it keeps you full all night. And then at 1 o'clock is when I break my fast the next day. I used to drink protein to break my fast, but then I found it just too heavy on my stomach and it does lead to bloating. So I tend to recommend having your collagen now as your pudding after your dinner, because it is sweet and it tastes delicious. And for me, I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so it just sort of quenches my need to not have a chocolate, basically. And now for my family in India. So I went onto the Nykaa website to see what products were available, and there are a lot of products that I do not recommend. Also, for everybody globally, avoid any tablets when it comes to collagen, because tablets, by definition, if you weigh a tablet, it has what, 1 to 2 grams per tablet, and if you're looking for 8 grams, you know that's 8 tablets worth, and actually you don't know if you're allowed to take 8 tablets or what else they put in there, and whether you're going over on other vitamins. So I would just avoid tablets for everybody globally. And the second product that I like is Inja Beauty Collagen for Skin, the orange flavor. So it's 5-gram scoop, but there's only 4 grams of marine collagen per scoop. So I would opt for 2 scoops per day. It does contain vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin D3. So I am actually impressed with that product. Avoid any plant-based collagens. It doesn't exist. It's a marketing gimmick. Collagen comes from skin, joints. It comes from the parts of the animal that aren't actually as fashionable to eat. Right now, we tend to have chicken thigh and chicken fillet, or more the fleshy part of the animal, when actually it's in the joints and the skin, which is where the collagen is. So bone broth, for example, is very good. And because it has increased glycine and proline, those are the amino acids in collagen. Protein powder is very different to collagen, and I've done a video on protein powder versus collagen, so you can assess the two. However, when you see plant-based collagen, it's a lie. They really should not be allowed to say that, because you cannot get collagen from a plant. And that's, I can't stress that enough, because I can't stand people being misled by an industry where regulation is not as strict as it should be. Right, I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single video, and I cannot wait to see you. Take care, bye.